Hi guys, welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. It has been a long time since I have been here. Today, well, I had one of my viewers email me the most beautiful email saying that she missed my upload. She really would like for me to try to get back on here and do more readings. I started a 6-part series and then I had another death in the family. This is crazy, guys. It's 3 people in less than 3 months. Close family members, too. So I really apologize that I haven't done those, completed that 6 or 7 part series. I think I have 2 up, maybe 3. I think 2 for sure. I don't know, it's been a while since I've done it, but I will get back to those. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Tracy, and this is TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am a twin flame ascension coach and a psychic medium tarot reader and direct channeler. And I am so happy to bring you today's video. And if you resonate with these readings, please hit that subscribe and like button. Drop us a hello down in the comments, whether or not it resonated with you, what pile you picked, and anything else you'd like to share. Okay, we're going to get into today's reading. This is, excuse me, by request. The beautiful soul that emailed me said that there are some places in her life that she is struggling. So I set my intention for a mystery reading. Anywhere in your life that you are currently struggling, that Spirit wants to bring you messages of hope or clarity or resolution, whatever comes out in your reading. If there's any blocks, hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it. And I used a lot of oracles for this one, guys. So we're going to get into it, all right? I'm trying not to make my intro too long. If you'd like to book a personal private reading, please check out my description box below. I know it's quite lengthy, but I've been on YouTube for several years now, and I keep adding new options, new things, new products. Not really products, but you know what I mean. Go check it out. And if you'd like to get your own personal private reading and money's a little tight for you, I do accept donations through Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list if you want to go and select a deck or a crystal or a candle or something to contribute to our channel. I will give you a free 15-minute reading via video. So make sure you put a gift receipt in there so that I know how to contact you. Okay? All right, now we're going to get into this reading. I am so rushed today, I forgot to tell you what your pile selections were. Sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get things done in an orderly manner. All right, pile number 1 is the blue kyanite dragonfly. Pile number 2 is the blue and white unicorn. And pile number 3 is the amethyst triquetra. All right. Now we're going to move into pile 1. Welcome in pile number 1 if this was your selection. I do want to tell everybody, a lot of times when I do readings, there is a red thread that goes through all 3 readings, but certainly only watch the ones that you are guided to watch. But if you are guided to watch more than one, or if you feel like you had a hard time selecting because more than one resonated, then absolutely go check those out. We're going to get into your reading. Pile number 1, you picked the blue kyanite. I am so grateful to be here, to be able to channel for you. Thank you for allowing me into your energy field so that I can read for you. And I hope everything that you need to get from this reading, Spirit will bring. All right, let's see what we've got. We got a lot today. This deck is a new deck. It is called Angels and Auras Oracle by Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser. And it has uprights and reversals, so we'll get into that in a moment. It says, be the real you. And look at, she's unzipping a false version of herself, like a suit, and taking it off. It's in the reversal. It says trapped, shallowness, conformity, and closeted. I wonder why they picked all those words. I'll tell you what I'm getting off of that in just a moment. I do apologize for my parakeets. They love spirit. They love when I read, and they get very amped up and loud. So hopefully, if you're listening to this with earpods in or earbuds, hopefully it's not too overwhelming for you. But I like to keep them here because they are a blessing to my energy. So we have listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. I'll check and see if these are in view here in just a moment. We have imagination, number 45. What's he doing? So I'm getting 7 of Cups energy. It's number 45 breaks down to a 9. This one's 15 breaks down to a 6. This is 6 is the Lover's card. Of course, 6 is about balance. I'm not getting a 9 off of this, I'll be honest with you. I'm getting Knight of Pentacles energy, and I'm also getting 7 of Cups. So we'll see what that means as we channel. In the Moonology Manifestation deck, we are looking at the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Wow. I'm already hearing, if you can imagine and dream it, you can achieve it. You're very divinely guided. I don't know why I'm channeling already. I wanted to get all the cards out, but you're very, very divinely guided to follow your dreams, to reimagine who you are, because I think that there's a block here with authenticity, probably through a trauma, past trauma. Our next card from the Luminous Humanist deck is Bearable Lightness of Being. That's beautiful. I think that's actually, I think I've gotten this one before, and I just bought this deck, only used it twice. All right, then we have Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Here is your tarot. We have 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and 6 of Cups. There's your 6. Okay. Wow. So my pile number ones, right off the bat, I'm already channeling for you. You are so divinely guided, but you're not trusting your intuition. You're stuck on a decision or a choice. You want more clarity before making this choice. This does have to do with trauma. It has to do with heartbreak. It has to do with betrayal, maybe third-party situation. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Now I will clarify these just because I got this new deck and it's beautiful. So I want to use it. By the way, this new deck is called the Old Style Tarot. And Spirit, can we please clarify the 3 of Swords for my pile number ones? What is this heartbreak about? What is it about? All right. 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be a work-related situation. Clarify the 2 of Swords. 7 of Wands. And tell me about the 6 of Cups. Oh, and we have the Emperor in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay, so if this is a decision that needs to be made at work, this is about a trauma in your childhood around responsibility, duty, possibly in the father, with the father, or with authority figures. For some of you, if this resonates with the work situation, this is about you feel defensive, you feel like you have to protect yourself, maybe people are out gunning for you, or it could literally be a belief system, because we have Swords energy here as your primary energy with the 3 and the 2 of Swords. So it seems to me for somebody, I'm going to channel this several ways, but for somebody specific, if you are really feeling a bit betrayed or heartbroken or just really having a hard time right now at work, it might be a lack of communication that needs to happen. You need to take control, you know, to be authoritative. But I'm definitely seeing that Spirit is saying that this has to do with a trauma from your childhood, where one of your parents either didn't give you clear boundaries, you know, could have been the kind of parent that it was missing, or just let you kind of find your own way, like an absent parent or absent-minded, or you know, a parent that's not fully present. For others of you, this is somebody who it feels to me like Spirit, if this is about work, Spirit's trying to tell you to take decisive action. You're very divinely guided, okay? You've been thinking for a long time about possibly changing routes, you know, going 2 different ways. I could stay, I could go. This Tower moment is kind of saying you need to make this decision, or Spirit's going to make it for you. And with the 7 of Wands, I always think of, you know, somebody who has leveled up, and other people are trying to bring them back down energetically to their level, right? But I think what's triggered this for you is that as a child, you had trouble with being authoritative, to speaking your truth, to taking decisive action. You know, maybe you had a parent that, for some of you, you were overwhelmed by having to make too many authoritative decisions as a child. But for another of you, I'm feeling, you know, you were never really taught as a child to be powerful, to speak your truth, to know who you are. It's like you weren't in a conditioned state in the family dynamic to kind of make you a powerful person. There may have been things that happened in your childhood that kind of took away your authority, or made you afraid to take decisive action or speak up for yourself or be powerful in some way. Okay, so because we have something lovely will grow from this. I think your advice, we'll take a look at your advice here in a minute, but for those of you that resonate with work, I think your advice is that you need to leave the past behind, work on healing your heart, making a decision, knowing your worth, and absolutely kind of reclaiming your power. All right? We have a 10 to the details. That means there's something here that you need to sit with, you need to look at, you need to make a list about, maybe pros and cons, maybe you need to There's something in the details that needs to be looked at. And for a lot of you, you're clairaudient. Like you get a voice in your head, probably your own voice, because I'm very clairaudient. And my own voice comes through as my higher self or my guides. But this is about conformity for you, feeling trapped, right? Feeling like you can't move, you can't speak up for yourself, you can't make decisions. Maybe you're under poor leadership. But I don't think you have to, like, basically, you need to know who you are. You need to speak authentically. You need to go into your heart and look at what you truly want. You need to reimagine what you're capable of. You need to visualize what you can create. You need to take decisive action to create that. And because of the work that you've put in, possibly healing your heart, something really good's going to come out of this. And I think what's going to come out of this is this right here. So I want to read this. I think this is the outcome for you. And basically, you really don't have to do anything. But if you don't do something, Spirit's going to intervene on your behalf. And sometimes, you know, especially if it's in a work area, it's getting fired because you don't belong there. Or maybe it's somebody else speaks up for you, takes authority, which probably isn't a good thing because you should be doing that for yourself. But somebody else could take authority and create the change that you're stagnantly contemplating. And so I think if you want to be a powerful conscious creator, you need to make this decision yourself. And a lot of you will make this decision yourself because something powerful comes in that creates change. And it can be uncomfortable with the tower, or it can just be sudden, or it can be extremely like life-altering. This is divine intervention. I want to read the bearable lightness. This is going to be for everybody, but I am going to be channeling for pile number 1 at the moment. Number 24. So we have bearable lightness of being. If you keep doing only the things you can handle, you will never be able to push the borders of impossibilities. Try to do the things which are beyond your power. Change your frontiers and create new ones. That's okay. That's your outcome. That's your outcome. All right? This is about creating the life that you want by taking authority, by being authentic too. Stop people pleasing. Stop sitting in the background, because I get Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady progress that you've been making on building your self-esteem. And Spirit's like, it's time now for you to take action. You kind of have everything that you need. You've leveled up. And because you've leveled up, people might be jealous, you know. They might be giving you a hard time trying to bring you back down into this disempowered state. But whatever this tower is, something good's going to come out of it. So if you get a pink slip, or if you have an argument with your boss or one of your co-workers, you know, ticks you off or something like that. Now, I want to get into those. So for those of you that this is a work-related thing, you really need to just kind of decide what is best for you. And you need to quit being afraid of the future, because here you can imagine what you want and create it, and you're very divinely guided, okay? But you're detail oriented. That's the reason why I'm getting Knight of Pentacles. It's like Knight of Pentacles doesn't make any sudden moves. He is so slow moving because he doesn't want to make a mistake. That's childhood trauma, by the way, for a lot of people. It's, you know, maybe when you made mistakes, you got ridiculed or bullied or beat or just disempowered. Either way, this tower moment is going to create something that will grow. And what's going to grow from that is your bearable lightness of being, which is, again, being an empowered, authentic, strong individual. It's like you're becoming, and again, I want to read that again because there's a message I'm missing. You have to stretch outside of your boundaries, right? You need to go above your boundaries and create something new, because it says if you keep doing only the things you can handle, you will never be able to push the borders of impossibilities, right? Imagination. Try to do things which are beyond your power, the Emperor, to change your frontiers and create new ones, right? All right. Now, for those of you that this is relationship related, because I do a lot of readings for twin flame sacred soulmates, this is all about the divine feminine journey. It could be divine masculine too, because I do believe that there's a lot of mirroring going on right now between DMDFs. But if this has to do with the relationship for you, this is about, maybe somebody from your past with the Six of Pentacles. If this is a twin flame dynamic, it's your divine counterpart. It's the Emperor, but he's not there yet, right? He's in this Knight of Pentacles energy. He dreams and thinks about you a lot. He's overthinking, overprocessing. He's paying too much attention to the details. He's being very divinely guided. I think that, and when I say he, I'm talking about energy. Or she. Spirit says, no, you need to say or she. Because this is about energy. It's not necessarily about what's on the outside, right? The meat suit. So whether you resonate with being a male or a female, energetically or physically, what's going on here is this is probably somebody from your past, or somebody that feels like a soulmate, somebody who is currently not able to decide how to move forward. They might have broke your heart. They might have had a broken heart. That's probably the mirroring. The Eight of Pentacles is this person is doing the work because they're in the Emperor energy, but distorted Emperor, disempowered Emperor. They're working on it, right? There could be a lot of pushback in your relationship, maybe in their family and friends arena. There could be people who don't see the bigger picture or recognize that the two of you should be together, because it feels like there's some resistance here. Now, for others of you, if this isn't an external resistance that's creating this inability to decide, then this is somebody who is working on leveling up to become the Emperor, but is stuck in the past. Maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they put you in a third-party situation. Maybe they abandoned you. Maybe whatever, right? Trauma. And now they're trying to literally think their way through what feels like an awakening, right? With the tower moment here. Somebody who, boom, got blown up, big tower moment. So they're being very divinely guided to kind of shed the past, shed their skin, and come out more authentically, speak their truth. And whatever is going on here, Spirit wants to reiterate that when whoever this energy is for reaches for the light, reaches for the impossible, reimagines and retells a story. Because listen, the only time something's not possible is when we tell the story in our mind, in our heart, or in our community about disempowerment. So the moment this person, whether this is you or somebody else, takes this leap of faith to expand beyond their boundaries, they are literally awakening and doing the work to help empower themselves to make this decision. But if this decision is not made, there will be a tower moment that is a catalyst for this decision to get made. And something very beautiful is going to grow from this. situation. And I think what's growing from it is, especially if this is a divine counterpart from your past, what is growing from this is enlightenment, ascension, reaching for the light, creating what feels like an absolute dream. An absolute dream. But this requires action. So whether you resonate with this being someone you're waiting for, somebody you're dealing with, or if this is you or somebody, you know, the drill. It's a general reading. The whole reading is about empowerment. It's about shedding the old to embrace the new. It's about listening to your intuition. It's about knowing that whatever you decide, something good is going to grow from this. You know, it's a lesson or a blessing, but both are something that you signed up for. So, let's get you your advice. I think that's all I have for you guys. Your advice is butterfly, metamorphosis. I told you the outcome is transformation, ascension, enlightenment. It says pay attention to the, and look at, pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. Literally removing the skin or the suit or the facade and transforming into your truest authentic self. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth. That's what this feels like, which will be highly beneficial for your future. Something lovely will grow from this. All right, so that's my pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to move on now to pile number 2. And for those of you that would like to book a personal private reading or check out my Patreon or any of the things I have down in the below, description box. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time trying to multitask. All right, so I love you and thank you for allowing me to channel for you. I am moving on now to pile number 2. I'm going to hold this up for timestamp. For those of you that picked this cute little blue and white unicorn, it's my favorite color of blue, and it was given to me by my boyfriend's granddaughter. And I love unicorns. So let's see what Spirit has to tell you. Oh, we have point of view. Gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. Point of view. Yeah, changing the way you see something. We have shame. You've carried this burden far too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. Happiness, different point of view. We have work. I told you there's always a common thread between my reading, or in my readings. What are they doing? Studying. Learning. I wish this picture was larger because I see a fox in the background. Don't know if the camera can see it. But it looks like the fox is stealing a page. For somebody, there's a fox at work. There's somebody who's plagiarizing your stuff or taking credit for the work that you've done. And you are clueless. Or maybe you have suspicion, but you don't see it. That's just a message for somebody. It's not going to be everybody. We're going to get into it, okay? First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. Yeah, because something's going on here that you don't see. In the world, but not of it. Oh, we'll read from that. We have Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Number 13. This is a number 40. This is a number 30. I thought it was 42. I was going to be amazed there for a moment. But no, it's a 30. We have the Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. Wow, and I'm telling you, sometimes there's a very common message. But this one's different. But if somebody followed over from pile number 1, only part of this is probably going to resonate with you. Let me fix my deck real quick. I see that a couple of my cards accidentally got reversed. All right. I'm going to give her a riffle shuffle. And we're going to clarify your tarot. Spirit for my pile number 2s. Thank you. Oh, I got 2 cards for the Four of Swords. I got the Queen of Cups and Judgment. Shame. Shame. Wow. Let me see the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles? Wow, you're getting them in 2s. We have the High Priestess and King of Cups. Oh, King and Queen of Cups. For those of you, if this is a relationship reading. Ooh, I'm getting a message for somebody. Oh, I don't want to forget it, so I'm going to bring it. Okay. Somebody here, if this is a relationship reading, we have heavy Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and very heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There could be some Virgo in there as well with the Three of Pentacles and the first quarter Virgo moon. You know, these are just things I say that will help validate, but it's not going to define your reading. It's an extra validation. But what I'm getting is with this little fox, maybe this isn't them stealing. Maybe this is somebody that you have walked away from that is also doing the work. Doing the work. Where was the work? Work. I saw work somewhere. Work. Yeah. Doing the work. And you don't know it. You don't know it, but they're doing the work too. This could be a divine counterpart, right? Whew. But with the Three of Pentacles, there was a tower moment between you and this person, and they want to rebuild. All right, that's a very brief channeling. I didn't want to lose that channeling, so I brought it. But I'm going to finish getting the cards out before I channel for everybody. Remember, it's a general reading. I will get several stories off of the same cards. The Tower is the Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody made a big boo-boo. Big boo-boo. All right, so let's get into this, okay? All right, for those of you that this is relationship-oriented, I believe I'm really feeling divine masculine is the one who's feeling guilt and shame. Shame. You've carried this burden for far too long. And they are a divine counterpart. And when I say divine, I just mean you're a good match, right? King and Queen of Cups. You could both be water signs or have heavy water in your sign. But this is about the Four of Swords, healing. This is Spirit wanting you to know that this person is awakening. We have the High Priestess here. We have in the world, but not of it. We have somebody who needs to tell a different story, somebody who needs to heal the past with judgment. With this Queen of Cups. This could be somebody you met at work, But one thing is certain, this person is in this assessing the situation. They're awakening. They're starting to see things from a different understanding, right? They're getting divine guidance. We have gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. If you've been waiting for somebody to kind of see things differently, I think they are. I think they're starting to see things differently. I think that you put in the work. And what happens when you put in the work, especially if it's a divine counterpart, they start putting in the work. But they're watching, they're assessing the situation. They're seeing you, because look at the bottom of the deck. I wasn't going to give it, but it resonates with this lioness, right? You've earned all your stripes. With the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this person has watched you elevate, awaken, do the work. You shine like a diamond. You're kind of passionate about, you're powerful. You're and look at, I love that she's chunky monkey, because I kind of look like that naked. Not naked, but if I put a bathing suit on, I kind of look like that. Longer hair, different color. But I'm a chunky monkey. And this is about self-love. I think this person has watched you learn a lot. Learn a lot. A lot of all kinds of things, mostly spiritual things, that you're in the world, not of it. They're seeing you as the high priestess, right? And if you're the masculine, because I don't know who's watching these readings these days, but if you resonate with being a masculine, you came here and you're asking about a female, then I would say you're starting to see your feminine, your person, differently. And I think you might have done something in the past that you're ashamed of, that you regret, that you wish you could change, and you've been doing a lot of healing, and you want to revisit this, right? Judgment is about bringing the past into the now moment to create a better future, making decisions, passing judgment. But this is also about the masculine, whoever, is watching, whether you're feminine or masculine. From the masculine's point of view, this is, I need to heal what happened because it was a tower moment. It was probably pretty bad, right? And I regret it. And I'm all in my feels about it. And I see my feminine, and she is growing and proud and powerful and creative and confident. But there's also a little bit of putting you on a pedestal here too. They're seeing you as the high priestess and the Queen of Cups. I mean, that's high ranking. And they also see you as being very spiritual. You're in the world, but not of it. And I keep floating in and out of masculine, feminine perspective. So for some of you, this could be your inner masculine and feminine. This could be what's going on inside of you, right? It's like you're healing from the past. You're healing from tower moments. Times when things really hurt you and didn't go your way, and there's so much loss and regret. And it's, you got to get out of the past. You got to get out of this mode and get into this mode. Tell a new story. Forgive yourself. Forgive shame, right? You're in the world, but not of it. Realize that the world does not define you. Your past actions were lessons, right? They were there. They were placed on your path divinely, divine intervention, in order to kind of mold and shape you into the person that your soul wanted to become. And this is about taking action on your healing. Gosh, I'm really channeling for three ways here. 3 ways. So, divine counterparts, if you're waiting on a masculine to kind of want to rebuild from this tower moment, what you don't see is they're actually doing the work. What work are they doing? They're being divinely guided to be grateful for the past and see it for what it truly is, which is a catalyst for the future with judgment, right? They're awakening spiritually as well. They're being very divinely guided. And it's kind of secret. Like, I don't think they're telling you. I don't think they're talking about it. I don't think you're talking at all. I think they're sitting in this place of retribution, Judgment Day. They're going through all the things they've done in their life, all of the things that they wanted to do, all of the things they're ashamed of. And they're doing the work, and you don't know it because you're so glamorously here trusting. I'm hearing trusting or just working on yourself. So, wow, okay. In the world, but not of it with the High Priestess. I don't need to read from the book. This is all about seeing the bigger picture, going to the higher perspective, right? Point of view, higher point of view, that everything in the world is just earth school, and that, you know, every breath that you take is a new beginning should you choose to create something better. And a lot of us get stuck in this energy of regret from past wrongs, whether we did it to ourselves or somebody else did it to us or the person we're thinking about did it to us. This is all about clearing that shame and guilt, and all because of a catalyst of, it feels like follow the leader, like one went first and the other one is now wanting to catch up, to be honest. But they're sneaky. Not sneaky as in underhanded, but sneaky as in they're not telling you that you, if this is about someone else and you, this is from your perspective, they're not telling you what's going on in their life, but what's going on in their life is tower moments, right? Being guided, getting assistance. Assistance for what? To understand that this can be rebuilt. Three of Pentacles. Very divinely guided. This is big spiritual growth, right? When you get Judgment and the High Priestess together and in the world but not of it, this is like, boom, wake up, especially with the Tower. That's also a major arcana. Something happened and they regret it. But the good news is they're being very divinely guided to rebuild. And I don't think you see that they've been doing the work, on the shadow work on the shame, guilt. They're kind of going through their life's Judgment Day. And when you go through Judgment Day, you really, really, really are guided to look at your behavior, to look at who you are, the things, the choices you've made. How did they contribute to the experiences that you had? And what are you proud of? What are you ashamed of, right? I think that's what this person's going through, whether this is you or them, or if this is an internal work of art, or if this is something playing out in your physical reality. This is about knowing your worth, knowing your value, loving yourself unconditionally, seeing things from a bigger point of view, forgiving yourself for the past. But mostly, the biggest message I'm getting is there's a masculine here who is assessing the situation. They're sitting in contemplation, going through Judgment Day, and you're on their radar. You're somebody they want to rebuild with. They see you as somebody who is empowered, beautiful, confident, and a little otherworldly. And they're trying to reconcile within themselves and heal within themselves by forgiving themselves for something that they've done. And they do want to rebuild. Right now, though, they're just kind of lingering. They're being silent, quiet. High Priestess, silent, about what's going on in their own personal world. So you're probably not in any kind of communication. Now, if this is something at work, holy crap. This could be a romance at work. But it's still the original message. I feel like there's a feminine and a masculine who are very closely matched. They're spiritually connected. And this is an ascension group. Whoever you guys are, this relationship, whether it's with yourself or another, is a catalyst for your awakening and shadow work and self-love, self-empowerment. It's the purge. It feels like the purge. The purge of what? Guilt, shame, remorse. So that's your message. Let's get your advice. We have the panda with boundaries. Urgh. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. So for you, my viewer, I don't think you need to do anything. I don't think this has anything to do with you. You just need to continue your own work on yourself, hold those boundaries. This person obviously did something they regret, which means that you had to heal from it. You had to do the work. You had to do the purge and go through your own judgment day. You had to assess the situation. It feels like mirroring. Again, like you did this, and now they're doing this. But I don't think Spirit's telling you need to do anything except for not allow them into your sacred space until they come in like this. I think your boundaries has actually been a catalyst for this person to go through all of this. And that's why Spirit's saying hold those boundaries, because that's the catalyst, right, for the transformation. So I love you guys. I hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to my pile number 3s. Thank you so much for letting me channel your message, for sitting in your energy. Let me know in the comments section whether it resonated. And I am going to be very, very, very grateful that Spirit allowed me the time and energy to do this reading for you. And I am so proud of you. So proud of you. Whoever you are, whatever work you've done, I'm very proud of you. And so is Spirit. All right, moving on. My pile number 3. Here's for the timestamp. All right, pile number 3s. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. This is the Amethyst Triquetra. Triquetra is always the Trinity, Holy Trinity. It's the Holy Knot. It's Mind, Body, Spirit, Mother, Father, God. It's Father, Son, Holy Ghost if you're a Christian. It's Mother, Maiden, Crone if you're Gnostic or I can't think, a witch. There's a word for that, but I can't think of it at the moment. I'm in the middle of channeling and I'm a little woo-woo. What is your message? So we have Sandal Fawn, number 9, turquoise. There's all kinds of, looks like there's a lot going on here, guys. We have peace, betrayal, lack, forgiveness, greed, abundance, chaos, gain, healing, clarity, answers, loss, pain. It's in the reverse. It says resentment, bitterness, withdrawn pain. Whew. We have choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Listen, I don't think you're resentful. I don't think you're bitter. I think you have a decision to make, and you've got a whole lot on your mind. All of these, good and bad, you're weighing your options, and you're getting too much advice and input from family, friends, co-workers. This choice is yours to make. And don't let everyone else's input, because I feel like you got a lot going on, choose it for you. We have number 44 is healer. Of course, because that's who I attract to my channel. We have full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Yeah, because you're really kind of swimming in a lot of emotion right now. Look at all these emotions. Again, forgiveness, betrayal, peace, greed, abundance, gain, healing, charity, answers, questions, pain. Like you're really swimming in it right now. And it's all, look at, she's standing here in this water. This is about, you're all up in your feels about a decision that you need to make. And this is Aries energy. This is about, nobody but you can make this decision. Aries is a leader, and you've got healers. So I think you're a leader and a healer. I think you have decisions and choices to make, and you're a little bit confused. You're a lot confused, Spirit says. Thank you. Because you're getting you're like getting overstimulated with data. Whether you're watching too many YouTube videos or tarot readings, or you're seeking advice from too many people and now you're all over the place. Or maybe you're not just grounding yourself and going within to get the answer. But this is about Aries energy. This is about being in control, right? It's like taking all of the chaos out and kind of reining things in a powerful way. We have iridescent opalescence. I'll have to read from the book from that because I'm not sure. Opalescence is being authentically see-through, I think. We'll read from it. We have number 29, which is master number 11. It says feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Yeah, you need to I think you got too much going on. Spirit's like, listen, why don't you just take a little mini vacation, right? And what you should be feeding your soul right now needs to be healthy. Cool your emotions, slow down, get in healing mode. I think you are a healer. I think you're an empath. I think there's a lot going on in the world and a lot going on in your life. And you have a choice to make. You're having a hard time making this choice. The Spirit's like, you got to rein in the emotions. You got to get more into a healthy, you got to eat better. You got to take time out for yourself. You got to clear your schedule, kind of nurture yourself. This is about feasting on everything that brings you joy, happiness, centeredness. If you get quiet and slow down, Spirit's going to really kind of bring you the clarity that you need that right now is just not there. It's not. We have the Father of Wands. That's this Aries energy. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Again, Aries, Sag. I keep thinking Lion. Leo energy. Holy crap, guys. When I get channeling, my mind's all over the place. Ooh, and we've got a Fox again. I told you there's always a little red thread. where everybody, no matter which, I think Spirit does that on purpose. That's why it's not authentically really a pick-a-pile reading. I think you're going to get your message, or at least part of a message you need, no matter which pile you pick. So we have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify. Oh, okay. All right, Spirit, tell me about, first of all, I want to know about the choice. I'm going to go way up here with clarifiers. Tell me about the choice. What's going on with this choice? What do I need to know? Just a simple energy check here. 10 of Wands. Yeah. All right. You're overburdened. You are weighed down. This could be because there's a lot of things going on in your life and you need to take time for yourself. You need to slow your roll. You need to, you're a healer. You're an empath. I think you're getting overburdened by too much energy. And, you know, healers, guys, let's just spend a moment with the healer energy. Healers, empaths, starseeds, light workers. We're very, very energetically sensitive. And I do believe you have a decision or choice to make that is heavy on your mind. And you're extremely confused and maybe binge watching YouTube videos, tarot readers, whatever. And you're not getting the clarity that you want because there's a course of action you need to take. Because out of all these 10 wands, only one of them is the right one. The only way you're going to get to figuring that out is to slow down, cool your emotions, and kind of take care of yourself. Eat some high vibrational food and meditate and kind of spoil yourself a little bit in your own energy. I feel like you need to clear your energy. Seven of Swords is about it feels like because you're a healer, there are energies out there in the world. Remember, we're in a spiritual war right now between lower vibrational individuals and higher individuals, higher vibrational. I don't want to get into religions or belief systems, but basically there is a war going on currently for soul ascension. And I think Spirit's saying, you know, when you get in this erratic state of overload, overflow, you can't make your decisions because you don't trust yourself. There's a lack of trust here. Let's clarify the Father of Wands. King of Wands, please. Why is it here for pile number 3? Two of Swords. There's that common thread. I told you there's a choice, a decision that needs to be made decisively. This is about being a powerful, conscious creator. Can I get one more for that King of Wands? Is this a person? Or is this my people? How do you want to receive? All right, the Devil in reverse. More Aries energy, Capricorn energy. I always get Aries off the horns. I don't know why. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The High Priestess. Oh, I want to put that there too. The Sun. And tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is it here? It's the Nine of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing every little thing is gonna be all right. Baby, don't worry. about a thing. All right, so I feel like we are reading for you. I feel like this is your energy, this first channeling. Okay, just this first channeling, because remember, it's a collective reading. I will channel other messages. But for you, my viewer, you are a healer. You are so psychic or empathetic or intuitive. Like you got it, right? Look at clarity is coming. Clarity to make this decision is coming. But in order to do so, there's some kind of maybe addiction that you have that needs to be taken care of, released, controlled. See, the King of Wands doesn't let anybody else make his decisions. He is very creative. He's very fiery. When he wants something, he goes for it. But then we got this Two of Swords going on here. So this is like in your masculine energy, doesn't matter if you're a female or a male, in your masculine energy, you are being asked to clear your energy field so that you can use your masculine energy to make this decision, gaining clarity. But this is a balance. See, you got to have the balance between the masculine and the feminine, because the High Priestess is the upper realms. It's the heart, the throat, the third eye, crown chakra, solar or star solar soul chakra. I can't think of the name of it. Soul star chakra. Thank you, Spirit. I love being clairaudient. So, if this is just you, if this is not a relationship reading for you or a situationship reading for you, if this is just you, this is about a big decision you need to make toward becoming maybe a healer or building a business or just healing your body, healing from an addiction, maybe food addiction, maybe overdoing things we got food in the picture, but there's a pitcher back there. There's a goblet on the floor that's spilt. This is indulgence, guys. This is indulgence, which could be your addiction. Maybe you're indulging too much in, like I said, tarot readings or just indulging too much in negative thinking or allowing other people, indulging other people's opinions too much. Clarity will come through the High Priestess. That's the only way you're going to get clarity on this decision, is you're going to have to go within. You're going to have to cool your emotions. You're going to have to stop outsourcing, right? Seeking outsourced information to make this decision, because the decision needs to be made from the High Priestess point of view. That's where the clarity lies. But there's a fear here of trusting yourself, trusting others. That's what's got you all over the place. 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. And the outcome card here is this iridescent opalescence with the 6 of Swords. There's help coming. There's help coming. I want to read this iridescent opalescent. Number 54. Iridescent opalescence. There is a quote here from Carl Sagan. The cosmos is also within us. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. Yeah. Be willing to drop all your crystallized, calcified belief systems. As you stand on the precipice of the now, stretch your arms out wide to embrace the majesty of the freshly minted moment that is delivering a brand new batch of awareness beyond what you've known, right? Clarity. Envision the lustrous rainbow prism of the pearl within you, glimmering and shimmering as it leads you on a journey through portals in your psyche, initiating you to higher, more subtle dimensions within yourself. High Priestess. As you allow your previous reference point To become a glowing speck on the distant horizon, imagine you're gazing upon the swirling colors that adorn an opalescence, moonstone, or a pearl. Even just by thinking about it, this effervescent shimmering raises your vibration, giving you access to the heavenly realms. And look at, it's got the sun, and here we have the sun. It says your mantra is, when I contemplate, right, go within, my gleaming opalescence, my truest, authentic self, spiritual, I am God and the cosmos experiencing itself. A higher plane of reality avails, I want to say reveals, itself to me, delivering me to a more advanced consciousness. Oh my. So listen, I'm going to read this from your point of view. I already did, actually. Spirit's saying you don't need to do that again. This is about you getting centered. And you need to give up some kind of an addiction to excess. And start nurturing the healing within yourself. So you can be high vibrational. So you can find clarity. So you can get out of fear and stress. You need to get into your parasympathetic nervous system and out of your sympathetic nervous system. You're stuck in the masculine energy of overthinking, over imbibing, and it's because you're overthinking. And you might literally be just tired of all the chaos for some of you, and your emotions need to be soothed. But not with food, not with wine, not with addictions, but soothed with spirit. That's what's going to get you out of this. 9 of Swords, it's like a countdown, right? To better thoughts, better places, better ideas, just better. You're going from the 9 of Swords, bad thoughts, bad stress, overthinking, feeling so fearful, right? Of what? Of trusting. I'm just going to leave it there because it could be trusting somebody else because they were the devil, or it could be trusting yourself. It's always trusting yourself because a devil can't deceive you if you are fully empowered and trust your own intuition, because it will never guide you astray. Okay? But you do have divine help. There is a rainbow on the horizon. Because the 6 of Swords is always, there's always a ferryman help, whether spiritual or physical, to get you to a better place, right? The 6 of Swords is what we go to after the 7 of Swords, right? Yeah, in the sword, you need to count backwards, not upwards, because when you count upwards, 10 of Swords is painful endings. This is fear, possibly, of a painful ending for some of you, because we do have an ending with the 10 of Wands. But this could be that you need to end something that has kept you overly stimulated, overly emotional, maybe even vampiric in nature. But your intuition is already here to rescue you. So that's where the answer and the clarity lies. Stop outsourcing your own power. Now, if this is about another person, then obviously they've got you all up in your emotions. You're overthinking. You don't trust them. You have a decision to make, but that decision is being kind of muddled. I'm hearing muddled because you could be avoidant and self-medicating, self-numbing in order to keep you from making this decision. But I think it's because you're afraid of making the wrong decision. And there's either a person here you don't trust, or this is all about you needing to trust spirit, your higher self, and to quit placing all your trust and faith in things external to yourself, friends, family. You know, you got way too much coming in. And if this is somebody else's energy than yours, and you're just being shown it by spirit, then again, the message is that this person is kind of healing an addiction, or actually needing to make a decision to give up an addiction of over imbibing in something that's got them overwhelmed and needs healed. And there's a need to make this decision themselves, not let others make it for them. And possibly they're going to have to go within to conquer these shadows of fear and mistrust in order to get clarity on what the decision is they should make, and maybe trusting somebody else to help them get there. Look at the magician. All right, that's your message, guys. I hope something in there hit home for you. I'm going to get you your advice. This is advice for you. We have Frog. This is a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions, yeah, and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, purging, healthy eating, self healing, you know, whatever that entails for you, massages, sound baths, crystal work, or just going to the gym, eating healthier, giving up addictions. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. And I think for you, it's mental, which isn't even listed here. Mental or physical, and definitely spiritual. So you're in the middle of a transition, or if this is about somebody else, they're in the middle of a transition. And these emotions, because it says this is a powerful time of change, you're being called to connect with the world of emotions. Go within to rebalance and cool your emotions. That takes your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, or resonate as divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever your gender bender, spiritually, mentally, physically. This is about tapping into the feminine energy of clarity through the third eye, through the higher realms, through your heart. And the throat chakra, I mean, with all these swords here, there's a lot that needs to happen, heal within the throat chakra. The mind and the story. And this iridescent opalescence, there's an extra message here for somebody, that when you are transparent, when you speak authentically, not Seven of Swords, whether you're afraid of it or not, when you speak authentically, this feels like for somebody, this isn't for everybody, for somebody, if you have an addiction that you've been hiding from the world, that you've been trying to figure out how to heal it, how to change your thoughts, your emotions, how to kind of create a better, happier, more vibrant life. But this addiction is very difficult to walk away from. Spirit's saying something is going to become transparent, the sun, for you. There could be maybe health issues that you didn't know you had, that you find out you have. It's something with the ear, you know, opalescent is kind of It's like a rainbow. It's like a rainbow, but it's a rainbow that you can see clearly through or into. It kind of has its own iridescence, right? Something is coming to light. And your advice is to recognize that this is a huge time for you of transition. You really need to kind of connect with your emotions in order to stabilize them, to cool them down, to sit with your demons. Ooh, the Lovers. The Lovers, by the way, is the choice card, but it's choosing what you love, being authentic and clear about what you want, and then going for it. Once you get the clarity, it's time to go for it. It's like the caterpillar in the chrysalis, right? A lot of really, really horrible things happen in that chrysalis. You know, we have to go through tower moment after it's a complete deconstruction of a whole identity, only to come out on the other side so much brighter, so much better, so much more beautiful. But you're in transition, right? So the healing takes place in the chrysalis, and it's not a pleasant healing, but it is a beautiful, beautiful transformation. And the butterfly is worth the journey. So whatever this is for you, you already got your advice. I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated, and I will catch you on my next upload. I love you, love you, love you. Namaste.